The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
We do urge you to delay travel tomorrow morning into the afternoon.
Urgent warnings tonight as a dangerous winter storm threatens the DMV during the busiest travel week of the year. We've got the latest developments on the crippling cold weather heading our way. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 10 on DCW 50. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz and we begin tonight with live team coverage of this dangerous winter blast already causing hectic holiday travel. We have reporters stationed all across the DMV from Northern Virginia to Prince George's County, Maryland, to the nation's capital, to Montgomery County, Maryland. Our DC News Now team has you and your family covered tonight. So let's first start with our chief meteorologist, Janessa Webb, who's tracking the very latest. And Janessa, flash freezing a major concern.
Yeah, flash freezing a major concern as our temperatures quickly drop. As you want to inform our viewers, all of our reporters are super safe out there, doing a wonderful job reporting on what they are seeing currently as rain. Now, tomorrow is really where the dramatic event starts to happen as the cool down, with all of our temperatures across the area going to be dropping about 30 degrees. Look at this moisture. It's now surging to the north and east, and we had many spots that picked up at least an inch of accumulation. And so what I'm expecting is for all that to freeze over by at least 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. That is what a flash freeze is. It's basically the moisture already on the ground. It's not the moisture that's going to fall or currently falling. Right now, we're on the warm side of this storm system. The cold side is out towards Cleveland, Detroit, Chicago. Chicago finally getting a little bit of a break. So if you're headed that way, you're going to see a little bit of a reprieve tomorrow morning before wind chills get down to about 35 to 40 below across the area. Now, winter advisories and warnings, they have all expired across our area except one county, Garrett County, with that winter weather advisory. And that's going to stay in place because we have one more round of rain tomorrow, one more round of snow tomorrow morning that we want to watch that could produce at least a trace to an inch. And so they've already picked up about 5 inches just this afternoon. Hour by hour, look at these temperatures, upper 30s, some 40s across the DMV. That is going to be your overnight low. So what you're saying right now, hey, is this forecast wrong? It's very mild outside. What is happening? Overnight, things start to trickle down, and by noon tomorrow, all of the DMV will be in the single digits and negative digit territory. Let's talk about precip and how long this cold really lasts across the DMV. We'll talk about that coming up. Tasmin?
Janessa, thank you. And the potential of a flash freeze could cause dangerous driving conditions tomorrow, with icy roadways expected all across the DMV. Mariel Carbone is live in Alexandria for us tonight. And Mariel, the advice from VDOT is just to stay off the roads tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, but we know that people will be on the road. Some people have to go out in this, so if you are going to be driving, VDOT says you want to make sure you have an emergency winter kit in your car. Some of those items you should have, we've got them right here. Jumper cables, that's one of the big things you could have in your car. Other items, water bottles, phone chargers. Now, we spoke to several drivers out there today that say they keep this stuff in their car all year round.
You know what? If it's that bad when I wake up tomorrow, I may consider rolling back over and going back to bed.
But for now, Blaine Ashton is planning to go to work. That means driving on Virginia roadways in potentially dangerous and icy conditions.
So moving back from Arizona, it's going to give me a little bit of trepidation getting back out there on the road.
VDOT is warning people to reconsider traveling on Friday. But if you absolutely have to, the agency says you should have an emergency kit in your car.
I'm former military, so I keep all that good stuff, flashlights and, hand sanitizer, soap. Extra pair of underwear, you might need.
Winter kits should have the basics from water, snacks and blankets to an ice scraper, shovel and jumper cables.
I do keep a kit in my car. I have an extra pair of gloves. I have jumper cables.
Bob Levy always keeps his car stocked up.
Because you never know what's going to happen. You need to be prepared because if you get stuck, you're in trouble.
Like what happened back in January when cars were stranded on 95 for more than 24 hours due to winter weather.
I mean, as prepared as I'm going to be.
Ashley Duncan just added a few extra items to her car this week.
And then I went out and bought a scraper for my car and like the brush. They advise we get that when I watch the news.
She says she'd stay off the roads if she could, but with just days until the holidays, she's got some last-minute shopping to do.
But I have to do what I have to do.
And VDOT says if you are to get stuck on the road for an extended period of time during a winter storm, you want to stay in your car. You also can heat up your car, turn it on, let the engine and the heat run for 10 minutes every hour. And also you want to stay hydrated. Now we'll get more information from VDOT for you up on our website. That is dcnewsnow.com. Reporting live in Alexandria tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
You can see that's raining there. So right now we're also keeping an eye on flight delays and cancellations. Flight tracker FlightAware shows Reagan National Airport has canceled about 29 flights in the last 24 hours. Dulles International has canceled about 8 flights in the last 42 hours. And at Baltimore Washington International, 25 flights have been canceled in the last 24 hours. Delays there averaging about an hour at all 3 of those airports. And across the U.S., more than 2,000 flights have been canceled. Airlines have also canceled more than 1,500 flights for tomorrow. Airports in Chicago and Denver, they're seeing the most cancellations. And our team coverage continues right now in Prince George's County, Maryland, where crews are hard at work at this hour. Our Yamari Sase is at a highway maintenance site where they've been preparing. Yamari, it is pouring where you're at right now.
Yeah, the rain is coming down pretty hard around here, but as you can see, it's pretty quiet, and the reason because of that is because they will be going into effect at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, as you can see, trucks are lined up, and in a couple hours, they will be lined up actually down this main road and getting ready to line up for what they call a salt line, and they'll be coming over to this big dome. As you can see, there's a lot of salt ready to load up these trucks. Now, what they'll be following is what they call snowflake operation. What that means is crews will be on standby for any icy roads, icy hills, and icy bridges to be able to lay that salt down throughout the road. Now, they say they have enough staff that will be on call for this entire weekend, and what they tell me is that although there's so many weather challenges this weekend, they will be ready.
Possible challenges with this weather event is that not only will the rain then possibly turn to slick freezing conditions, you have the winds, but then you'll have the frigid temperatures that we expect to continue into the holiday. So we will have folks on call throughout this event and leading into the holiday to treat the roads if we deem necessary to do so.
And as I mentioned before, they will be up and ready to go by 4 a.m. to be able to take care of those roads for you this entire weekend. For now, reporting in Prince George's County, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
And the district is officially under a hypothermia alert as temperatures are expected to get dangerously low tomorrow. That means anyone experiencing homelessness is encouraged to seek shelter. DC's Department of Human Services has been doing outreach all day long. Warming shelters are open throughout the city, and capacity is expanded at all overnight shelters. DHS also says no one will be denied a place to stay.
The temperature is extremely dangerous, and people unfortunately do pass away from hypothermic conditions. Any loss of life, preventable, especially loss of life during cold weather, bad weather, is one too many for us.
So you can call the shelter hotline at 311 for both yourself or for someone that you're concerned about. Transportation will be arranged to pick that person up and bring them to a shelter. And staying in D.C., there's a lot of concern right now about how this storm could impact public transit. That includes people who ride metro buses and trains. Our Dave Laval continues our team coverage from the Farragut North Metro Station. Dave, you talked to passengers there. How worried are they?
Tusmeen, they are definitely, or I should say some of them are definitely nervous, especially when you consider how this wild weather has already impacted one mode of transportation. Amtrak canceled its Capital Limited line, which connects D.C. with Chicago daily for today and tomorrow. Meanwhile, Metro says expect full service with its trains and buses. But despite the assurance, you still got a lot of passengers worried. Metro buses roll through the district. and not even the heavy rain stops them from their appointed rounds, although it may take them longer to get there. The trains also roll out to their destinations. Passengers like Chris Reyes hope that will be the same story Friday when they board Metro.
I'm worried because I have to work. I'm worried about it, but I hope it's working.
Others are not too concerned.
We've been getting all these reports that it's going to be all this really major weather, and so far it's just been a non-event. So I'm not really worried about it.
Metro reported dozens of bus delays Thursday due to a shortage of drivers, but it released an email statement in hopes of reducing any weather worry. It says in part, passengers should expect full service, plus, quote, "We do not anticipate this being a high-impact weather event for Metro. However, we do advise customers to use caution on surfaces that may be slick, such as station platforms, sidewalks, escalators, and parking lots." Also, Metro crews will take extra measures to keep rail cars and buses warm for passengers and prepared to activate track heaters if conditions worsen. Derek Stewart does not expect that to happen.
I've lived in New York and I lived in Illinois, and they have real weather events as opposed to the kind of stuff we get here in D.C.
We mentioned earlier Amtrak canceled its Capital Limited line that connects D.C. with Chicago today and tomorrow. It also operates several lines that connect D.C. with the East Coast. The best advice if you're relying on Amtrak or Metro is just click onto their websites to get the latest updated information. Live at the Metro North Farragut station, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Dave, thank you. So we're taking our live team coverage back to Maryland in Montgomery County. That's where we find our Cheyenne Corn. She's live outside of a Home Depot in Gaithersburg. Cheyenne, are people preparing? Are they getting their salt and the materials they need?
Hi, Thesmine. Yeah, people are preparing, but the store actually just closed. So if you were hoping to get some last-minute supplies, you may have been a little late. But since I've been in here, and just really a few moments before you got to me, there were people in and out getting some of those last-minute items, such as salt, a lot of portable items. Just take a look right here. The store is now closed, but make sure that you are getting all of the equipment that you need, maybe bright and early if the roads aren't too bad. But MCDOT has activated their Storm Operations Center, so you may want to hold off. That's starting at 5 a.m. for the possible flash freeze event tomorrow morning. Now, some people I spoke to say that they are just going to stay inside, while others say they aren't too worried.
Ready? Yeah, ready as we'll ever be. Making any special preparations? Nah. I've been through stuff like this. I'm not worried.
No, I'm going to stay in after this.
Okay. Was your plan always to stay in?
Yeah, my plan was to stay in.
Okay.
That's why I got some groceries.
Also, make sure that if you were out on the roads that you were driving carefully. Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Services say that just today they have responded to nearly 24 accidents, with 2 including people getting hit. I also earlier was in Rockville where a tree actually fell in a neighborhood. They say that's due to the amount of moisture in the ground. So if you can, just stay at home, and if you do come out, just make sure that you're staying safe. Reporting in Gaithersburg, I'm Cheyenne Kren for DC News Now.
And the Virginia Department of Transportation also sharing advice in the chance that you get stuck in your car during a blizzard. They say if you're on the highway, pull off and turn on your hazards. Once snow stops falling, raise your hood to call attention to yourself and stay in your car unless there's somewhere close by that you can take shelter to keep warm. Just so you know, run the engine and heater about 10 minutes every hour and open the window slightly to protect from CO poisoning. If you're staying home, experts say to keep your thermostat set at 65 or above, close your curtains and use a fireplace if you have one. Also, check your doors and windows for drafts. If you feel cold air coming in, a hardware store, they'll actually sell foam insulation or door sweeps for under the door. And to prevent pipes from bursting, you can just insulate the pipes along exterior walls or unheated basements. Make sure to unscrew your hose from that outdoor spigot. Plumbers say that's actually the most common mistake they see.
I do suggest to remove it because that causes a freeze on your hose bib and it cracks inside your house, which will cause a lot of thousands of dollars of damage.
And stay with us right here on DC News Now, both on air and online. We're going to bring you live team coverage of this dangerous winter blast with more live reports just ahead at 10:30. And meanwhile, coming up, we are learning the fate of a former high school student who pleaded guilty to shooting another classmate in Montgomery County last year. His prison sentence just ahead. Stay here. DC News Now at 10 is back in just 2 minutes.